Great day, everyone. Woohoo. All right. Ooh, you know what I'm feeling? I have this playing at home. I'm starting to get into the Christmassy spirit. Some people might say it's way too early. People say, you gotta have Thanksgiving first. Well, you have Thanksgiving already up here in Canada. So how is your Friday so far? Whoa! All right, let's get into this. We see Nvda is pulling back. I did say down to the 180s. That was my call. This is the bottom. Potentially the bottom. I said maybe we're going to come all the way down to 180, 179. What is it right here? 179.45. So we do have earnings coming up. This could be, hey Shovel. All right, are you on TikTok? You know what I need to do? I need to get my TikTok link. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe I can do it this way. Do 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 ba 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 da da bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba da bum 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 bum. Hey. All right, let me just get this. Pin that to my profile. I'm going to put the link for my TikTok there. All right, and now I can go and capture it and put it in the chat. It's going to be double on, hey, what happened? Oh, I think it just ended. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like to post my link. All right, we can do it here. Let me copy this link, copy the link address. How about this? If I put this here, no, that's not what I wanted. Bear with me 2 seconds. Bear with me. I do, the days that I'm live here as well, I also do, there we go, yeah. Copy clean link. How about I do that? What if I do that? What does it give me? Gives me the TikTok. I mean, that's not what I want. All right, there's another way to do this. Gonna email myself so I have it. Do 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 do. Bear with me, bear with me. All right. We will definitely check out SLUN. Today is the 7th. It's a 9-day, maybe an end of cycle reversal day. Let's just see where the big guys take it away. Do 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 do. Great day, Glenn. Do 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 do. All right, we've got SLUN on here. We're definitely going to talk, oh, let's clean this up. Let's get this laid. There we go. Beautiful. All right. We're going to do Nvda over here. Let's get that to a cancel. I'm going to grab that link because I want you guys, listen, if you've never, oops, wrong one. Blackout. I did a blackout. So I'm going to say again, I looked at Visa, MasterCard. They're negative after earnings. I feel like the banks could be next. There could be some issues with banking and ATMs, so you might want to, you know, just grab some cash. Like I warned back in 2021, 2022, get ready for the potential bank issues. There's my TikTok. If you guys want to follow me there, just grab it from the chat. 5:55 in the morning, I do some light yoga, about 35 minutes. 30 minutes of yoga, 5 minutes of shavasana, restoration. All right, so we've got Sndk. And as I mentioned yesterday, what's the best way to help a friend in need that might need some food? Donate, right? Donate to your local food bank I'm gonna buy a couple bags of food today when I head to the States. I know people say, oh, you're saying to the States. That's what Canadians say. I'm going to the States. When I go to the States, I will buy some food and donate it to a local food bank. It's not as drastic up here, although people, you know, are still having issues up here. It's important to give back to others and share with others, right? Obviously, the government does not really care that much. So we can help take care of each other. So let's do it. Buy 1 can of food. If everybody donated 1 can of food to a food bank that has the ability, I don't think that many people would be going hungry during this tumultuous time. Froggy, leapfrog. Froggy is leaping to new heights. Hee hee. Bad joke, but still fun. All right, Qubits is dropping, VXX is spiking, Trade Desk up 3%. All right, I'm checking to see here. Let's look at Grab. What else do I have up here? We also have GFI Affrm, baby, Affrm. Affrm is up. Great day, Frank. All right. We don't want any stinky people here. Go take your bath. Tesla. Because you know I can smell you through the computer. Whoo-wee, you stink. All right, Open is not so buenos this morning. Where's Willie? Willie's 90% in on Open. No buenos there. 588 million. Came down to the 100 exponential. Who do we see that is close to the 100 exponential? That's right, Nvda, 176.67, 179, 176. We could be seeing that we had down there as well. Open had earnings. All right, Nvda, IBIT, Irene. I feel like there's a song. Irene. Thank you all for checking in and letting me know that the chat is working. Forget about it. Bringing out the New Yorker. Forget about it. Hey, just forget about it. No, there's always, well, it could be prime entry. There's another one on realtor.com besides, wait, just 1 second. Bing, 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 ding, ding, ding. OfferPad. Here's another one that might be trading. OfferPad. OPAD. And you guys can see it now, right? Because I put that little black screen there so you guys can see it. I love that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move that down just a bit more so that you guys have the full black experience there. Background. Wasn't that smart? There we go. Now you guys can see the chat. I will call you out when you guys chat avec moi, with me. All right. I'm really not like a superstar with, well, here we go. So OPAD is very similar. They just had earnings and it was low. This is OfferPad. They make offers. It's low float, which is why it's so crazy extreme there. BMNR, Rigetti, Bitminer, IBIT. Are you guys enjoying this holiday music? I am. It's just the beginning, so it's brand new. It's not overplayed yet. It's not everywhere yet. So I'm enjoying it a bit. Nvda. All right, let's get our limits going. 6, 11, 67, 240, 35. Ooh la la. Undo that. 240, 35, and 469, 28. We are the 7th of November. I hope you all have extra special plans for Thanksgiving that include driving safely to your destination with these crazy, you know what else we didn't look at? I think I need to look at it as well, is the airline sector, right? We need to check out what is going on there, what is going on with the airline. We'll look at that. We'll look at jets. All right. All right, there's the trading halt levels. All right, let's get into what we are going to be covering today. Let's go on over here. So I am looking, make sure you give me a follow over there on TikTok, looking to get that up to 1,000. That would be awesome. Would love that. Thank you so much. That would help me out just like I help you guys out in the morning. So please give me a follow. Get your friends to follow. Get everybody in the world to follow me. That'd be cool. No, that would not be cool. Nvda. Oh, we already have Sndk. Oh, we'll put it here. Sndk. Oh. Sndk. GFI. Froggy. Afrm. Tsla. Open. What did I say? OPAD. We'll put OPAD on there too. Irene. BMNR. Rigetti. Let's do a little MSTR. A little coin. A little Jets. A little AAL. And a little DAL. Maybe some love too. Let's give some love to love. Anything else? We already got gold and silver on there. We're going to look at that too. We've got a bunch to look at today. Let's put the cryptos that we'll be checking out as well. Zcash is rocking it. One guy shorted it, aiming for 250. I wonder if Gary is going to short it and help that guy make money, or if he's going to obliterate him and take it higher. All right, clean. I am not a G33 member, but Gary is pretty awesome with his numerology. All right, and I have learned about numerology in trading. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, one thing that I find is really interesting, Barron's Magazine. Look, they finally put it October 31st. Isn't that a bit delayed? Boeing is back. They just did that today. If we do the Wayback Machine for this, they did not have that posted. That's October 31st. How about for this week, right? Boeing is back. I said watch Boeing. That's November 3rd. They still did not have a cover. Maybe they don't like me calling them out. Who knows? Read the e-edition. What are they putting out for next week? Usually at this time, oh, I can't read it. Usually at this time, correction, on Saturdays when they'll post up the picture. Let's check out The Economist. Let's see what's on The Economist cover today. Oh, it doesn't want to work. The weekly edition right here. The relationship to recession. Weddings. Okay. So we had the battle for New York. Yes. There we go. He won. Looks like that was predicted. He was on top. Why is Trump battling? It looks like Trump is battling there. And now we have wedding cakes, the online digital relationships. Do we have any dating? Let's see. Online dating public stocks. I think we're going to look at those for this week. List of dating stocks, 10 dating stocks. Did you even know there were a bunch of dating stocks? I think there's a bunch that we're going to see are active. Let's clean that up so people don't think that those are the ones. Okay, Match, Momo, really? Momo is one of the best dating stocks. Netflix, how is Netflix a dating stock? Huh, never thought of Netflix as being a dating stock. Oh, Netflix and chill. Got it. But people don't really actually use Netflix, do they? All right, let's check out Match. Where is this located? Oh, it looks like they've taken it down. We've hit, let's put this on here. All right, so above 3266, 234 million. This is in quite a downward trend. Let's do a quick fibby. Let's do fibs. Come on, fibby. Let's go from our low to high. 29.50 would be my stop out zone if it went below there. All right, let's go to Momo. Yo, Momo. 673. Let's put a little POC on. POC 751. We are below 119 million. I like Match better. So I think to me this is looking like, all right, people are on their phones. So we're looking at social media, maybe Truth Social, Reddit, Trump Media, DJT, Meta, Match. They're at the top of the cakes, the top. Maybe they're saying that it's going to drop because they're at the top. I don't know. China's global power play. Let's watch FXI, the meaning of Mandani, Nigel Farage, Captain Sensible, and Wake Up Airbnb. All right, let's go look at Airbnb. Let's see how low is it. Wake it up. Is that a sign saying we're gonna take this higher? Oh yeah. Airbnb had earnings overnight. Let's undo that over there. And let's put it on right here with earnings. And that's up. All right. I'm going to put Airbnb here. Well, let's do GFI. You know what? I like all these. All right. We're going to do Airbnb too. Airbnb, MSTR, coin. Looks like they have their big money in at 127. This went all the way, where was our high? 170. Let's put a little fib. All right, 115 would be my stop out, 11 points, and my target would be up to roughly 180, yeah. So 11 points down to 180 to the upside. That's what I'm seeing on Airbnb. However, how many people are traveling right now or canceling some reservations with what is going on? How many people are selling those properties as well? All right, all that stuff, let's get into it. So if you are new to my live stream, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I like to look at where the biggest money is in the market for whatever instrument we're looking at, like looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's big money level is right over here at 111.73 and 28 cents on the daily. They sold. Yes, they sold over here. Did you know that? It looks like potentially they're buying down here on this yellow moving average. Excuse me, got the hiccup. So where are we going to go from here? Well, we will map out some day trades, but I look at that biggest position. The biggest position runs the market. I have been in the market since 2000. So a little bit of experience here. Let's look at the daily points of control. Let's also look at UVXY. Let's look at that for the indexes overall, the fear indexes. It is not to trade these. There is no trading involved. 1068 is the point of control here. And we are at 1148. That means short fear is in the market. All right, VXX fear-wise 33.28, and we are at 35.83. Boom. Let's go to UVIX. UVIX, big money is at 1040. We are at 1093. I'm not saying trade these. I use these as an indicator to what is going on, right? If we go above this level, that gives us a red short in the market. On average, you can see we go from the 33 to the 50 and it withdraws, it pulls back. Sometimes, in the craziest of times, we go all the way to this purple line. But on average, we'll go maybe to that 200 exponential, the 161. We typically just retrace back to the 50 and that's it. So when we look at this, it's simply a tool. Dude, in my opinion, these are always dropping, so not a good time to trade them. It's only about a 10-day average at the longest that we move up on these. All right, SQQQ. Not above yet. SQQ is looking at the strongest. SRTY was giving us that first signal to short the market. And where does it tend to go? That blue, we've hit the blue. What's our next level that we're looking at? After that, we go maybe pink and gray. So 1325, 1368. All right, 1122 here. We can see the most recent one was 1054. I'm going to put it up 1122 because it's still above that. Either way you cut it, it's showing bear motion. So you can see when we start to reverse the potential for entering, this is still in a bull zone. 3508 for the Dow. All right, let's get into crypto again. All right, Bitcoin, daily point of control, 111,073 and 28 cents. Let me pull this over here so I can see the time. All right. Ethereum, big money, 38.63 and 55 cents. Has not changed. XRP, big money, 241.05. We tested yesterday. They sold again. We are testing a former level from July at 218. Let's go to XLM. XLM, big money levels up here at 34.05. All right, Doge, big money level up here, 19,444, did not change. All right, up here, 193.46, did not change for Solana. Zcash, did they change their position? Nope, it is squeezing higher. That guy that took a massive position short, you're getting squeezed. Sorry, you know, you don't really want to fight the big guys. You don't want to fight the masses. Go with the flow. This is squeeze mode, right? Just because it looks like it's topping out, it's high extended away from a moving average does not mean that you get in. When you see this big money level, boom, jump up here and it goes below. That's the signal to get in. Otherwise, don't try to pick the top. You'll never get it. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's look at this for a 15-minute chart. All right, we hit the 161 exponential on the 15-minute chart. Big money level on the intraday is at 101.997.81. We have to go above that for a potential long trade. Let's bring it up here. Let's do 102.500 for a potential long or potential short. You can go right here, 99.600. People, can you believe it? We're back below. Okay, 99,600, 500. Where is Fish and Deer? Maybe out hunting. Where's Willie? Willie. It's okay. We forgive you. I hope that you are fine. All right. Let's check this out over here. Ethereum, big money on the intraday is up at 355 and 3,355 and 78 cents. Let's go up above up here because we got to clear that big money level. Let's go to 33.75 for a potential long trade or a potential short trade. I'd love to say 3,200, but we got that Camarilla right there. 3197.5. There we go. All right, Ethereum short potentially below 31.97 and 50 cents, long above 33.75. You guys are quiet. Put some, you have questions, anything like that, put it in the chat. All right, we are testing the 425 exponential over on XRP, old point of control from July. Are we going to break above? It looks like the cryptos right now on the intradays have sold off this morning. It is a Friday. Many times we will see that some positioning will happen into the weekend. A lot of times when we are red at the open on a Friday, it does tend to reverse, right? We tend to have a movement to the upside. Not guaranteed. There's no guarantees in trading, except for the market is always right. All right, the big money level, 2.2322 for the intraday. I'm not a fan of this song. Next song, don't like that. Hoo-wee, thank you. All right, XLM. All right, XLM big money level intraday is up here, 0.27, so 0.27558. Let's go above that, 276. Done. Or we'll go below over here, 0.266. 0.266 for potential short trade on XLM, 0.276 for potential long trade. All right, Doge. Doge looks like there's some positioning happening, maybe for another leg down. We had a move down, big consolidation zone here, move down, consolidation. Only if it moves back up above 0.1944 would I anticipate for that to move to the upside. Right now, big money is over at 0.166. Let's get up above that. Let's go 0.168 for potential trade to the upside, or potential short. Let's do potential short below 0.16055, potential long trade above 0.168. Big money is at 0.166 today on the intraday. Let's go to Solana. All right, Solana. Solana big money is down at 154.75 on the intraday. Looks like nice free clear skies up above 158 today. Clear money skies. No ATC traffic delays into profits. All right, or potential short below 151 and 40 cents, 158. Big money level 154.75. All right, let's go to Zcash here. Woo-wee! Yippee-ki-yay! Keep it clean. All right, up above 640, 650. Let's do 650. Round number. Still a nice 30-point move right up there. My right pinky knuckle is hurting. It's a weird thing. I don't know why. Let's put it 595 here. Potential short intraday trade. I'm not talking long term. If it were to go below 595 down to 580, potentially would be the first stop. Potential long trade up above 650 intraday. Big money is at 628.57. So 595, 650, and 628.57. All right, there is the crypto setups for the day. trade with proper mismanagement. These are all my personal opinions. If you are trading, it's always your risk management. I am no longer a licensed professional advisor. That is expired. I trade for myself and share my opinions. So please know that this is all my opinion today. Nvidia is on the downside. All right, cool. So we're going to put Airbnb over here. Airbnb. We'll adjust that. We'll still do Nvidia. Nvidia had a bigger upside yesterday. We're testing the lower bound of this. Here, let's see if we come back. Hold on. Make this bigger. Oh, I want to bring this to here. All right, so I'm going to readjust this and say 182.50 as our level there. Looking at that, so it has some ways to go. Intraday, let's bring it to a 5-minute. Pull these down. Came right down to the channel. Very cool, very predictable. Let's put it 184.50. Big money right now is at 185.11. Let's bring it up above 186.02 for a long trade. So 184.50 for a potential short and 186.02 for intraday long trade. All right, let's look at Airbnb. Airbnb had earnings overnight. Let's bring this up here. We're hitting that 161 exponential, 200 exponential. We have crossed over above. We have gone above the 33 exponential. This is lower float, if I remember. No, it isn't. Correction. This is 420 million. Little surprise here. Didn't know I was going to be doing this one today. But the cover of The Economist. Wake up, Airbnb. Cover of The Economist. Made me look over here. 127.50 and 125.50. Daily point of control for earnings is going to be at 127. Now let's check out our short volumes, right? Airbnb, 45% short. That means 55% long. Let's go to Sndk, 46% short. That means 54% long. Goldfields International, 49% short. Froggy, hi ho, the frog is jumping to new heights. Affirm, affirmative, 64% short. We might have a short squeeze on Affirm. And it's 271 million, so that could be quite interesting. All right, let's check out Sndk. Sorry, I don't have my chat going. There we go. Michael Burry is shorting Nvidia. Well, you know, I had called that out too. I don't think that's a bad thing. I've seen that they topped out, but it isn't official that they've sold all of the big volume. Down to 180 zone is what my thought is for Nvidia. Just the bottom of the channel. You could still make some good money there. All right, over here, let's put it above 220. Thank you, Terry, for sharing that. It's great to think good, great minds think alike. I put it out there too. It's crazy. I don't know, something I did on Tradingview, something I shared. Now all of a sudden all these people are following me. I'm not sure what I did. All right, Sndk. Let's see where our earnings point of control is. Likely above us, 222.07. All right, Airbnb, Sndk. Bold means that it is just like, I don't know what I did yesterday, but had a lot of viewers. Oh, if you guys like the live stream, like, subscribe, share, turn on notifications, tell your friends about it, because I'm here to help you guys, right? Let's do 39.12 and 38.60. Big money is right here at 38.65. So it's still green. Oh, sorry, 38.41, correction. I had 38.60 in my head was the level. Also, CDE is another good one. 39.12. Let's go to CDE quickly as another gold one. Oh yeah, look at them down here. There's their big money level. From earnings, is that from earnings? Yes, that's from earnings, 14.17. We have found a low over here. If we break out up above 15, ooh yeah, gold is moving. This could have a potential 60% gain again. I'm liking this one. 14.61 and 14.39. That's not on the list. All right, let's go to frog. Leapfrog. Frog is 99 million. Big money is at 59.04. I'm not sure what this package software. I'm not sure what kind of software. Let's go just from today. 60, that looks pretty good. Or 58. All right, 58 and 60. Positioning for sure. We just had earnings. That is normal. All right, Afrm. Afrm had 64% short. We are up above the close. Let's see if I have any lines on this chart. Oh, I do. All right, this is going to be, let's call this 69.50. Let's go here. Let's call this 73. There we go. All right. So I do have that pretty wide spread. Let's get our point of control on. All right. So big money for earnings is at 72.62. Go to bold. Levels, I would say 69.50 and 73. We have the big money point of control for the day, still intraday at 72.61. All right, let's go to Tesla. We already did Nvda. Tesla is topping out right here. You see all of this consolidation. We have a big positioning. They also brought up their point of control from earnings to 42.55. We have our most recent earnings up above at 44.80. Willie, I don't know why Willie is saying he was 10% in Tesla, 90% in open. I know it's a tough morning. Don't worry, Willie. We have those tough mornings. All right. You're in it for the long haul. Some mornings are painful. 439.98 here. And let's put it up above, over here, 49.50. $439.98 and $449.50. Big money is for the most recent earnings is at $448.40. Oh, $449.50. There we go. We got a yellow. Let's go to open. All right, let me add AMD over here. Okay, here we go for open. Big money is at 504 after earnings. Put it up at 540 or below 492. 492 and 540 earnings. Let's go to Irene. $66.12. My thoughts are watch the banks. Visa and MasterCard for shorting. Positioning potentially happening. We got this as an earnings as well for Irene. All right, 66.96. And it's a 64 and 66.15 bearish on Irene. 66.12 actually there. All right, let's go to Bitcoin miner, BMNR. Coming down, we have dropped well below the point of control up there at 53.73. BMNR, big money level is at 36.86 at the moment. Let's go 36.38 or above 37.06. 36.38, 37.06. And Rigetti. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Bada bum bum. That's a fun song. I like the beat. All right, big money is at 32.46. Let's go below 32.20. Rigetti is about to have earnings. When? Monday. After hours. So Monday morning will be pre-market. Okay, let's go to SOUN. Any other stocks or cryptos that you all would like to check out, put it in the chat. We will check it out. We will see what is going on. SOUN came down, hit the 161. I don't remember who gave me the SOUN. All right, SOUN, big money from earnings is at 14.18. I'd say let's go up above. Let's go up above 14.20. Little trade there, but that would be profitable. You'd be with the big money at your back or below 13.60 here. Right now they are at 13.65 on the intraday. Let's go to AMD. AMD, ooh yeah. AMD, sympathy trade likely with Nvda. We have dropped below the big money point of control. If we stay below 237.80, that's going to be nasty. Oh, so nasty. Let's go above 230. 234.50. Or below 230.50. Oh, cancel that. All right, let's go to MSTR. Did we break the trend line? No, we didn't. We have not been able to penetrate this trend line and hold up above. It is just down, down, down. It's overextended. We might see some overextension retracement today for the massive movers, so be aware of that. We've got a 9 energy going on, so that could reverse. Could be the end of the moves, end of the cycle. Could be the end or just the beginning of a new with a 1 tomorrow. We got a 1, 11. Monday will be a 3, 12. Well, hold on. 1, 11. Yeah. Monday will be a 3. So we might see some positioning for a bigger move into the week on Mondays. I tend to find Mondays are positioning days anyways. So MSTR below 224 or above. 230 big money's at 227.89 at the moment. Let's go to Coinbase. All right, Coinbase over here. Bring it down above 293.50 for a potential long trade if I can get there. We are below the big money levels on the daily over here, or below 288. All right, let's also check out Oklo. Oklo, oh no. Oklo's getting ready to have earnings coming up next week. Yeah, Tuesday after hours. Right now for day trade, up above 101 or below 98.50. Let's also say, what was it, OPD? No, what was the other one I said? Not Open Door, there was another one I looked at. OPAD, yeah, OPAD. So OPAD is like Open Door. Similar, they make offers online for cash offers for real estate. I think they're kind of like a middleman. I don't know exactly. But looking at this, I'm just going to look big picture over here. Let's stretch this out a bit. That it is definitely in a downward motion. I'd say below 160, or we'd want to see this break up above $2 for it to move to the upside. To get into it, they have the ability, it looks like it might be getting ready for an upward swing. This is 25 million, so I'd be extra cautious to the downside. Risk to a long is $1.60, right? I would actually go and I'd say, hey, if I got into it, I would use 60 cents. 66 cents, that dollar mark as my risk. But this has run in the past, and once it moves up above over here, let's just for fun see where our former earnings point of control was. 442. So they sold up there, they bought recently. So if we go up above 2, I'd look for a move up to 442. All right, if you have any other stocks, cryptos, put them in the chat. Otherwise, we will get into the indexes. All right, indexes over here. Pulling back on the Dow. Remember, we do not have that signal yet 100% on the Dow. We're still green. So it's no surprise. Did they adjust their big money level? No, it's still 465.36. Okay, still 465.36. We put it here at 468.50, 23 cents. Let's put it 469 for a potential long trade here. Or potential short trade, 467.50. 467.50, 469. First initial halt limit would be 436 if it were to drop that crazy drastically. I don't foresee that happening today. The Russell over here, we are below 2 earnings quarters, 245.08 and 2, this one is from August 12th. I can just take that one off. That was just my own curiosity, what that one. Okay, next level down is down here at 223.50. 45, sorry, 223. Escape? How did that happen? 223.45. All right, so for a potential long trade today, above 239.50 or below 238.50. $238.50, $239.50. So we are below one level there. The Qs, we are below 611.44. They moved that up yesterday. 611.44. Now, if we close above 611.44, they were potentially buying to take this even higher. So let's bring this on over here. This is a pretty steep channel that I see going on. much like Nvda, right? So if I go here, hold on, here to here, all right, if we do that, it had come and test the midline, pulled back, midline-ish, another trend line. This one, we're gonna get rid of this one here. And we could see this move on up to 640s, right? Expand that. So end of year, what do we say for target? What should we say? Target-wise, end of year for the Qs, let's go 660. 660 over there. So this could be buying right on that trend line. You see, they came down, brought it to that trend line, and could be buying it up further. And this one is, how far back? This one goes back to the tops back in 2020. Merry Christmas trade. All right, let's look at the day trade on the Qs here. Come on, readjust for me. There we go. All right, let's bring this down here. We had retracement. $609.52. $607.50. $607.50, $609.52. All right, the SPY, are we below? How low will she go? We are below our October 1st level of 661.72. They dropped it? No, 671.94. Correction. Reading the wrong one. Hitting a megaphone trend. You see this megaphone that was set up? So could we see that this screams higher up here to 700 by the end of the year? Yes, we could. We could see that happen. So intraday day trade, we could say up above 669.52. Nice, awesome trade right there. Or below 666.80. 667. Round number is better. 667 and 669.52. All right, we are getting 3 reds. Are we going to note those levels for the SPY at the Qs and the Russell? Are we going to close above them this weekend or not? Above them will likely lead us to a green open on Monday. Below, well, we might have a further retracement. Maybe we're going to hit 665 on the SPY before we see a bounce. All right, that's been my opinion for today on stocks. Join me every trading day, 5:55 on my TikTok channel. I did post it earlier in the chat for some yoga at 5:55 for 35 minutes. Get yourself stretched out, centered, ready to go for the trading day. Don't just have a good day. Have a great day.